everybody, Alex Window Cleaning Resource with you here with the new nLite from Unger. This is the nLite, long-awaited nLite. What this is here is your base pole, 22 feet. This is a carbon fiber model. You can see the basic pole, 22 feet, just a couple of sections, easy to extend, nice big simple clamping levers on here. This is how it comes, base pole. They will be offering an add-on section to make it a 27-foot pole. What it comes with here at the top is just a basic thread that comes right out here and goes onto your brush, and that's removable. So once you take that out, you can add on a 5-foot section. This is a prototype, that's why it's bright orange. This simply goes in place of that pole tip, gives you another 5 feet, bringing your 22-foot pole to a 27-foot pole. Standard Euro threads on here, so all your favorite European attachments, brushes, all that stuff will fit on here, no problem. The different types of poles or materials you can get the nLite in, you can get a hybrid carbon and a high modulus carbon. The hybrid is just that, it's a carbon fiber, fiberglass composite pole. The step above that is a carbon pole, lightweight, rigid, and the step above that is the high modulus carbon pole. That's thinner, lighter, and more rigid carbon fiber. This one here happens to be a high mod section. All the poles will be labeled with what they are and the different specs on them here. This pole without a brush is only about 3.3 pounds, I believe. So that is it's pretty amazing for 22 feet. Let's take a look at the brush head. This is not the basic brush head that comes with this. This is a larger 16-inch brush. But let me show you how this brush looks. It's pretty cool. You have different layers, different trim of bristles. So this is a dual trim brush right here. Nice long bristles. These are longer than your average bristles that are on the market today. And they, when you put the brush down, you can see how they really do fan out and get all the edges and get into the corners of the glass a lot easier. While these inner bristles stay a little bit stiffer, so they're still taking care of what's directly under the brush. On the back side of the brush here, you have a number of different ports to put these new jets in. You'll notice I have this set up for dual jetted. Really easy to install. Let me show you how to do that. This is how your normal brush looks, one set of jets in here, but you have the option to move them all around, closer, farther. And installing and taking these jets out is a piece of cake. Just grab a hold, twist, comes right out. I'm going to take a quick look at that. And you know, you can again put them anywhere you like. So pretty amazing feature. It's a very lightweight brush, and again, this is a 16-inch model. It's not going to come standard on these poles. Great feature about this pole is the end cap. What you may not know is that the nLite can be added onto. A 22-foot pole isn't going to cut it for everybody, but it's a great place to start. So your end cap will come out and you can add sections onto this pole. You have a yellow lever here. Simply open the yellow lever, pop the end cap out. And you'll notice you have this channel in here, which when you put it in, you can see that's where your hose can come out. So your hose allows for 2 types of hose management. You can run your pole hose through the center of the pole, come out here in the end cap, and the nice thing about coming out on the side is the hose is not going to get banged up or torn or scuffed coming out the bottom of the end cap, which is great. So you can run your pole hose through the end cap, up through the pole, or you can use their new hose management system, which is pretty cool. The hose management system is something you're going to want to use when you're adding sections onto the pole. Your Waterfed pole hose is going to clip right through this, travel up the pole, and what you're going to do is put it in line through all of these. That way when you extend your section, the hose is just going to come with it. When you collapse, the hose is going to be fed back through all these little sections down the pole. So you're not going to get much binding or anything like that. Okay, let me show you how you're going to put the extension sections on. Just take your end cap off by lifting the yellow lever, put it in your pocket for now. You have to make sure that this pole is fully extended when you're going to do that. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to make sure that I have at least 2 feet of the pole extended, and I'll show you why. You're going to raise this up, lean it against your structure, the building you're working on, what have you, and you're going to put this extension section into the bottom. You have to make sure that this is loose enough to do so. Clamp that into place. Make sure that your hose management system is lined up here, in line. Very important, so you don't get binding in your hose. So now, once you have this section onto your base section, you've got 10 extra feet right here. If that's all you need is 10 extra feet, don't forget to put your base cap back in. That'll protect the clamp, it'll protect the carbon fiber, and make your pole last a whole lot longer. So we've got our base 22-foot pole. We added a 5-foot section on top, made it 27. We added a 10-foot section. We now have a 37-foot pole right here. This pole can go up to 65 feet simply by adding more extensions onto the bottom. So pretty revolutionary what Unger's done here with the adding extensions on, the hose management, the 3 different types of poles you can get, the brush with multiple places to put jets in place, the different size brushes. They've done one heck of a job, and this is a pole that Unger's marketing as the pole that you built, pole that window cleaners built. They did a tremendous job with their field studies, their gathering information from actual water-fed pole users all over the country and all over the world to make this great pole here for not just the U.S. market but the world market. So thank you, Unger. Thank you for the shirt. Now the meaning on the back of the shirt makes so much more sense. It's the pole that you built. So thanks a lot. Enjoy.